Miami Heat Nation, what is going on? So, in today's video, we got tons of Miami Heat news coming out today. And with the draft being tomorrow, man, oh man, you guys are definitely going to want to have your notifications on because there's going to be a lot to talk about. But before we do start today's video, if you guys enjoy Miami Heat content, we upload every single day. Our goal this year is to upload for 365 days, and I couldn't do it without you guys. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Continue to keep liking, sharing, subscribing. Let's get back in today's video. So, this is being reported by Brent Siegel that the Miami Heat have made Andrew Wiggins available in trade talks. They also have been dangling the number 20th pick in hopes of finding help for Tyler and Bam. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When I see these reports, I don't even get excited no more. What's the point? Every time that we're in rumors or rumored to get a star player, nothing happens. They don't make the trade. So it is what it is at this point. Like, I'm numb to it. But I do think the Miami Heat will try to trade Andrew Wiggins. I mean, he was awful last year and obviously dealt with the injuries, but in that postseason run, like, he was non-existent. Like, he was benched down the stretch. Like, you needed Wiggins out there playing his best basketball to compete against the Cavaliers, and he was playing his worst basketball. Now, if the Miami Heat are going to trade the number 20th pick, they have to do it today or by tomorrow before 8 o'clock. They just have to. The draft is tomorrow. So we'll see what happens with that. But Wiggins in the 20th pick, I'm not too sure what's that going to get you because the team's seen what Wiggins did last year, too. It's not just like us Heat fans seeing how bad Wiggins was. Team seeing how bad Wiggins was. You know what I mean? And maybe there's some teams that don't have a first round pick that's trying to trade up to get the 20th pick. We'll see. But at this moment, I just don't know what's Wiggins' value. And have you ever thought players that we trade for, we have to give up a lot, but then when we try to trade them, we have to trade them for scraps and they just forget how to play basketball? Terry Rozier, Andrew Wiggins, like why is that? That is very, very frustrating to deal with. Now, with the draft being tomorrow, and if the Miami Heat do not trade the 20th pick, Walter Clayton Jr. had two workouts with the Miami Heat and canceled his other scheduled workouts after the second one. And so people are saying, well, Walter Clayton is confident that the Miami Heat are going to take him with the 20th overall pick. How would you guys feel if the Heat do select him? And how would you guys feel about this? A Walter Clayton Jr. and Tyler Hero backcourt. To be honest, in my opinion, I don't think this would work at all. I think this would be disgusting. I really do. Um, I know a lot of people were big fans of Walter Clayton because of March Madness and he had big stretches. And obviously, like, I was rooting for the kid. I was like, I think he wouldn't be a bad pick for this Miami Heat team. Like, Miami Heat desperately need a point guard, but is he really going to be the point guard of the future for the Miami Heat? You tend to not find that late in the draft. You tend to find that early in the draft. And so this might be one of these where you're kind of taking like a low risk, high reward thing, which I'm fine with that. But I just don't like this backcourt at all. Like defensively, it's awful. Offensively, okay, cool. Now, if it works, I'll be the happiest person in the world. But I think there's better options that the Heat can go after personally, in my opinion. But once again, let me know what you guys think. Do you think Walter Clayton is coming to Miami tomorrow with the 20th pick? And that might be our future guard, him and Davion Mitchell. And, if they don't trade Terry Rozier, I mean, we keep him. 3 guards on the roster. The only thing is like Walter Clayton is not going to be playing right away. Like, Spo don't trust young guys. He just doesn't. So it's not like we're going to see him, you know, playing with Tyler and stuff like that. We might see him in the summer league. That's cool, but we're not going to see him on the NBA court for a while. Also, what I thought was very, very interesting is that the Miami Heat are positioning themselves to have over $80 million in cap space this summer of 2026 when players like Luka Doncic are eligible to become free agents. Let's be honest, Luka's not coming to the Miami Heat, so let's not even get excited about this. Now, I'm not too sure how true this is right here of us having $80 million in cap space. I know we are going to have a lot of expiring contracts and a lot of players gone, which is the positive thing. And maybe the Miami Heat are waiting on that and go into free agency. But the problem is free agency just doesn't exist. Like a lot of players get signed before free agency because of the new CBA rule. It's not like you can offer, I mean, you could offer players big deals, but they're like the big guys are gone. Like you look at this year's free agency, LeBron's going to be gone, Harden's going to go gone, Kyrie's gone. Like they're going back to their teams. They're just free agents because of the contract, but they're not going to sign with different teams. Like the biggest free agent that's probably going to happen is Brook Lopez leaving the Milwaukee Bucks. Like, that's sad. You know what I mean? So free agency is just, it's not going to be the same no more. Now, obviously, we all know, the Miami Heat front office made these two players untouchable, and that's fine. Kel'el Ware, I get it. Jovic, I just don't understand it, but whatever. Um, this dude is speaking facts. He says, I better see these two take a huge leap next season, and Spo needs to make sure he can't have them on a leash. That's another thing. Like, if Spo's not going to play these guys as much as they should, why didn't we just trade them or trade Jovic? Like, Ware's going to be a starter, but even with Ware being a starter, he was a spot starter. Like, he'll get 20 minutes and then you won't see him again. Like, you need to give Ware 30 plus minutes a game. You need to give Jovic 20 to 25 plus minutes a game. Even if they're struggling, what do we have to lose? You're making these players untouchable for a reason. Well, they're only going to get better if they're on the court. You mess up and then you learn from it and then you get better. It's really just simple as that. Even Jaime hardly played and he was awful. I get it. But Jaime needs to play a little bit more too. These guys need to play more. If you're not going to trade these guys, just move on from them. It's simple as that. And I feel bad for Spo because Spo wanted Kevin Durant so bad, and the front office failed him again. And then what I really think what's going to happen is that the front office is going to be like, well, we got DeMar DeRozan for you. Work with that. Or DeMar DeRozan, a Tyler and a Bam court can work out. Damn right. That's not even going to be a fun court to watch. Like, I'll take it just because it's something different, but it's blah. Now, what something does catch my attention, like this is what's going to happen right now, is that the Sacramento Kings have reportedly been shopping Malik Monk and Devin Carter on the trade market. Now, we all know we're going after DeMar DeRozan, but I would love to have Malik Monk and Devin Carter, right? You want to build up a young core, bring in Devin Carter. I mean, this dude was picked, I believe, in the lottery. He was a good defender offensively. He hasn't, sprung out, but he hasn't been in the NBA for too long. So I would love to get on this trade right away. And like I said, the Miami Heat, there's reports that they might be trading this 20th pick. Maybe they're not. But the Kings have expressed a desire to acquire a first-round pick in the 2025 draft. So it says getting either DeRozan or Monk paired up with one of Val or Carter could be a potential backup move for the Miami Heat. I personally love this. If you're not going to get DeRozan, give me Malik Monk, give me Devin Carter, trade the 20th pick. You get two guards that are you get one guard that's very, very good scorer, and then another guard that's improving, but he's still young and can build up at the core of Jovic and Kel'el Ware and Jaime. So I like it. And then this is kind of one of the trades that somebody came up with: Malik Monk, Devin Carter, and then it says Terry Rozier and a first-round pick. Now, personally, I don't think the Sacramento Kings are going to do this trade. Like, this is like favoring the Heat. Like, just doesn't make much sense. But if they were, I'm all for it. You get off a bad contract of Terry, you trade the 20th pick, you get two established players in your rotation. Let's do it right away. So let me know what you guys think about Malik Monk and Devin Carter. Now, the Sacramento Kings radio is funny. They proposed a Bam to Kings trade, and I'm just like, what? So the Kings receive Bam Adebayo, Terry Rozier, Jaime in the 20th pick, and the Heat receive Sabonis and DeRozan. Like, this is just not happening. I'm not even going to entertain this. But yeah, no. And then I seen Bam, being a potential target for the Los Angeles Lakers. See, this is what happens when the Miami Heat don't trade for a star player. Their star players get put in trade rumors now. Bam to the Kings, Bam to the Lakers. Man, none of this is happening. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely today was a longer video. A lot of news coming out. Once again, have your notifications on because you guys know we're one of the best Heat channels to get all the news out. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Continue to keep liking, sharing, subscribing, and I'm out.